Today, a good one on tap in the AFC South. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Michael Badgley will be the first to get this one going. Off we go from the Sunshine State. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here come the Jaguars, and Greg, it brings out Trevor Lawrence. Many ups and downs in his first 4 seasons. Now year 5 for the former #1 overall pick out of Clemson.
So he's entering season number 5, and make no mistake about it, Mike, at times he has shown flashes of brilliance, but they just can't seem to put it all together to be a perennial playoff contender. Now new coach, new situation. Can he become the franchise quarterback that they need him to be, that they drafted him to be? Because if he can turn in those consistent high-level performances, I think he can change the future of this franchise pretty quickly. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he nearly got free, but as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Man in motion here is Washington. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. They get 20 on the connection. 1st down, Jacksonville.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Jaguars. 1st down. 1st and 10.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Brenton Strange was his intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Throwing is Lawrence. Now a screen set up for ETN. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by the former 1st-round pick out of Duke, quarterback Daniel Jones.
You know, how often do we see guys in the league, Mike, that are former 1st-round picks? They get significant starting time with their original franchise, and then there's a change of address, right? They got to go play for a new team and start a new chapter of their career. Some guys take it and run with it. and some guys we never hear from again. I have a funny feeling this situation he's walking into in Indianapolis, I think, is a really good one for NFL quarterbacks. I think he has some pieces around him, and I think people don't appreciate the kind of athlete and the skill set that Daniel Jones has.
It is 2nd and 6. In motion is Warren. They'll go again here with Taylor. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. That's caught on a first-round pick, Tyler Warren. 20 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Colts first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and a yard. Working from the gun, it's Jones. To the left side and taken in by down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll take a deep shot for downs. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Now Jones throwing on 2nd down. He takes off. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Third down and 3. Shotgun now for Jones. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Colts with the football to start this 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. On play action, it's Jones. On the move left.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. They'll toss this right side to Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut line. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Throwing is Jones on third down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on third down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive.
On for the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Badgley's kick is good. And the Colts will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to possess the football for the second time. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. They go play action for Lawrence. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Whitty Pay bursting through to bring him down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Here's Logan Cook now, and he is hoping to improve on his 1st attempt. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Colts offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a 1st down. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Here's Jones. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. Will wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Now it's Taylor, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
2nd and 10. In motion is Warren. On 2nd down, here's Jones. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Again, they target Pittman. He's got another catch. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
That's good.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. First and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short gain.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Jones to the air again. Right back to Warren again. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Left side, it's complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. Going over the middle and taken in by Pittman. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. In comes Michael Badgley for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. Halftime coming up. Let's go downstate. And Scott Hansen has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll bring it out out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Colts offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do them any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
In motion comes Pittman. Throwing now is Jones. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Jones. That's caught inside by Pittman on the slant. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
And this is a great example of why staying on schedule and ahead of the sticks is so critical. Because even after that big 3rd down pickup, it's not enough for the first, and it brings up 4th down.
Brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Jaguars offense ready for their first possession of this second half. So far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. On 1st down, Lawrence. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
And the Jaguars, 1st down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and 5. Here's Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Etienne. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on third down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
That is caught out wide on the RPO, and he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
At the 45-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard
Both
line.
pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. Etienne will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jaguars move out in front by a point. It's 7-6.
6.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Tyler Goodson. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the third quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Jones now on first down. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. 36 yards.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
On play action, it's Jones. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Jaguars' 20-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. That's out quickly to Pittman. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Mo Alley Cox. Touchdown, Indianapolis. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So here we go. Colts try to get a little bit closer. They'll go for 2 now.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll go with Taylor on the ground. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2, unsuccessful. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Lawrence now. A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Second down, Lawrence. This one complete to Washington. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
It'll be interesting to see how they handle this situation. Do they try to slow play this and try to score without giving the ball back, or do they try to strike as quickly as possible? So first things first, they got to convert this 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
10 yards. And the Jaguars, first down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the ball.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, they come to the line for this one. Third down, needing 3. They'll drop to throw. That is caught by Washington. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Now ETN, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of a yard.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Something's taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. Now Lawrence. He's got Myers on the completion. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. There's Now here's Lawrence. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Brendan Strange. Touchdown Jaguars. So now an extra point really doesn't help that much. We'll try to go for 2 and make the difference 3.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That is caught in the end zone. 2 points for the moment. We do have a flag down. Let's see if this will hold up. That's on the tackle, Anton Harrison. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The extra point is good. Still a little surprising that they did not go for 2. Worried about the possibility of the ball going back the other way for a couple of points. In any case, the lead right now is 2.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. Anybody know Power Ranger?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's Gould on the return. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Colts offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Jones operating out of the pistol. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Now on 2nd and long. Play action now. It's Jones. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Big play coming up, 3rd and 7, and the crowd on their feet. Shotgun now for Jones. Left side, that is caught by 1. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Here's Taylor. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
42-yard line.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line.
It is 2nd and a yard. Here's Jones. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's a big one now from Michael Badgley. This to win the game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's first down. Here we go. One final play. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, it may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.